Okay, good morning to all. And I was going to do some highlights of the NBA, but I just got to get this off my chest. And it has to do with Donald Sterling, revisiting of Donald Sterling once again. Now, I didn't want to talk about him, but I just had to bring this up. It has word has it that Donald Sterling has been banned from the NBA for life due to these racial comments that he made regarding the black people. Now, I was a bit surprised about that. And he got suspended. I mean, banned for life, and rightfully so. As I was saying, I was a bit shocked. But at the same time, I was all for his suspension or ban for life. But I gotta say something like this. Why? I mean, the NBA knew about his racism within the league and didn't say anything about it until now. I mean, they knew that something like this was going on and they did nothing at all to correct the problem. Now it's like suddenly he says it and it's like they finally do something about it. And that's the thing about sports these days. Racism, there's institutional or systematic racism that's persistent in sports and nobody says anything about it until the last moment when everything becomes so the situation becomes so sticky and worse, but worse, not better. And I think they knew all about this Donald Sterling way back before before they did something about it now. I mean, Donald Sterling was a racist from the start, and then the NBA didn't look into this matter and they didn't solve the problem. And it's like it's probably trickling on to the NFL, where you have the majority of players that play in the NFL are black, African Americans, and 75% of the NBA players are black too. And it probably goes for Major League Baseball as well. But then again, the Hispanics are catching up on that. But still, there are Hispanics of African descent that play in Major League Baseball. And there's probably a lot of racism there too. And they're not doing anything about it. I mean, this problem has been going on for years and years and years, and they don't do anything about it. Donald Sterling has been doing this for years and years, and nobody said anything but now. Okay, and it's like it's just it's just a trickling domino effect. I mean, you have one small incident happening, and then more small incidents happening and happening and happening. And you don't say anything about it. They don't say anything about it until now. It's it's just insane. I mean, this problem has been going on for years. The NBA knew this, and the commissioner knew this as well. The former commissioner, I forgot his name. It's been going on for years. Now we're probably seeing the effects in the NHL. I mean, Gary Bettman is probably known about the racism that takes place in NHL hockey, but he's not saying a word about this. It's like he's like taking a wound or taking some sort of problem and pulling a blanket over it. I mean, but it's not surprising to me since I mean, the NBA, NHL hockey, Major League Baseball, and NFL, all these leagues have something in common. They're all they're all plantations. NHL hockey is a plantation because we're seeing more black players coming into the NHL. Of course, the majority of them are from Canada, but still, it doesn't matter where you come from, whether you're from the US, Canada, Mexico, Africa, they're still black we're still black all over. I mean, look at Wayne Simmons. He's a slave as well in the NHL, because the NHL is a plantation, just like the CFL. CFL is the Canadian Football League, and that's a plantation in itself as well, because you got all these African American players coming into the CFL playing because they can't make the cut in the NFL, and they're still making money, making more money, well, not making more money, but making money for these for the commissioner, who's a slave owner. I mean, it's a white Jew owning the CFL, Canadian Football League. That's a plantation in itself as well. So I forgot to add that to the all the other sport leagues, professional leagues, even professional soccer. That's a plantation in itself. They all have something in common. They're all the owners, even the team owners and the league commissioners are all white. I mean, it's sad, but that's the reality of sports today. I mean, Donald Sterling's ban or comments is not surprising, because he's probably been doing this for years and years and years, and nobody said anything about it until even the players didn't even confront this racist son of a bitch until now. So it's a pity. Hopefully, Donald Sterling doesn't come back. But the next time, these NBA players should just come out and speak up about racism in the NBA, in this basketball. Because if they don't do it, no, who's going to do it for them? Nobody. I'm done.